What's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we'll be discussing, is drop shipping still worth it in 2022? And whenever you see this video, the information that I will be discussing in this video will be still valid. So if this is something that you're interested in finding out, then keep on watching. But first, if you have not already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also turn your post notification bell on so you won't miss when I upload. But without further ado, let's just hop right into the video. Before we even get into is it even worth dropshipping, we first need to know what exactly is dropshipping. So if you see me looking off to the side, I'm looking at my notes. So the definition that I wrote down about dropshipping is order fulfillment method that allows you to purchase as needed from a vendor without actually having inventory on hand or worrying about shipping out orders. And that is exactly what it is. With drop shipping, you literally are in contact with your vendor. Hopefully this is a vendor that you have already built trust with, you've already been shopping with, and you are taking the next step to actually allow them to take full responsibility of your fulfillment process. This means when a customer places an order with you, you then go ahead and place the order with your vendor, giving them your customer's address and things like that, so that then your vendor can go ahead and pack and ship out the order directly to your customer. Nothing comes directly to you. The vendor handles everything. All you have to do is make sure that you have your business up and running. For one, you're doing the marketing and you're actually bringing in the customers. The drop shipper, the vendor of your choice, their only responsibility is to pack and ship your orders out as you place the order. So advantages of drop shipping is going to be, you don't have to start off with a lot of money. A lot of times we are just beginning and we just want to get out there and start. We want to stop procrastinating and just really launch the business. And with that, we don't always have a lot of money to start up with, and that is okay. It does not matter what industry you're in. I am in the hair beauty industry, so you do not have to have inventory on hand. You can literally get you a few, because obviously you still want to make sure that you are testing the hair yourself, making sure that it is up to par, up to quality. So you'll already have that hair on hand to market and advertise. But each time someone places an order with you, you just go right on ahead and place it with your vendor, and they do the rest for you. You don't have to worry about any inventory on hand, and it is very cost efficient when starting up. Another advantage is, like I said, you don't have to have any inventory on hand. You don't have to worry about where you're going to store this stuff at, how you're going to come up with the money to get all of this inventory. You literally do not have to have any inventory whatsoever. And another advantage is you are able to scale quickly. You're able to add multiple products to your website without having to actually have these products on hand. You're able to give your customers more of a diverse approach to your business that can have more of a variety to select from, versus someone who has inventory on hand. They are only limited to the inventory that they actually have to put on their website for their customers to purchase. So that is another advantage. You can scale very quickly. Now, the disadvantages of drop shipping. You have no control over your supply. Say a customer places an order with you and you go to place an order with the vendor. Sometimes they may not have exactly what you need in stock, and that is a disadvantage when it comes to drop shipping. You never really know exactly what inventory they have on hand, so you kind of don't know what to and what not to stock on your website, because you don't know exactly what it is that your vendor actually has. Now, there are some cases where your vendor does have give you access to their inventory count, so you can know exactly how much to put on your website. What I would recommend, if you're going to do it that way, is say they have 99 of a certain item in stock. I would not put exactly 99 in stock, because one, you are not the only person that is ordering from this vendor, and two, you want to make sure that you place enough inventory on your website so that people can actually purchase from you, and two, you want to make sure that you never run out. So if they have 99 on their website, I may only stock 25, 30, because I know for a fact I can get that from my vendor, versus putting the entire 99 on there and there's a chance that they may not have it. Another disadvantage of having a drop shipping business is the risk of your vendor being exposed. Now, there are plenty horror stories out there of vendors putting their own packaging materials inside of the packaging that is going to be shipped out to the customers, and this is how the customer and everyone else finds out who your vendor is, because you do have some shady vendors out there. To avoid that, which it really isn't no telltale way to avoid it, because you can meet someone one day and the next day they're a totally different person, and you know that from your personal life. I'm pretty sure you've been through situations like that before. So you just kind of have to build trust first with these vendors, just to be on the safe side. Like I said, making sure that you are ordering from them beforehand, picking them as your main vendor, but also too, just making sure that the shipping times is up to par, which is the next disadvantage of having a drop shipping business. You never know what the shipping times will be. You can put on your website, okay, you will get your items between 7 to 21 business days, but say there's a delay with their stuff because maybe they're the middleman, or maybe they are a manufacturer and they are having a hard time with keeping up with the supply and demand. Shipping times can be an issue versus having inventory on hand. You have control of when your items are getting shipped out. But yeah, just making sure that you're building up trust with these vendors first. Don't, oh, I like what they see, I'm gonna just hurry and buy and just trust them with my entire business. Because what can happen is, say you're drop shipping and the vendor just so happens to put their own materials in your packaging that's going out to your customers. Now your customers know who your vendor is. So what is the point of shopping with you when I can go to your vendor the direct plug, and get it cheaper? So my answer to the question is, drop shipping worth it in 2022, or whenever you're watching this video? My answer is yes. It is worth it, especially if you want to start your business now and you don't have as much capital, as much as funding as you would like to, but you still want to just start the business and get it out there. What I would recommend is, yes, you could start off with drop shipping, but as you start making money and making more profit, save that profit up so that way you can have inventory on hand in the future if you choose to. You don't have to. You can continue with the drop shipping method. There is a lot of businesses out there that are multi-million-dollar companies and they still drop ship to this day. So it's really just a personal preference, and it's totally up to you on what you want to do and whether or not you want to carry out the drop shipping method for your business. What I will say is, if for whatever reason any f-ups happen while you are drop shipping, say they put their product materials in your packaging, say the shipping is delayed, say they shipped out the wrong thing to your customer, you need to still take 100% ownership of whatever mistakes happen. Yes, you're drop shipping. Yes, you know that you are using someone else to pack and ship your orders out for you, but your customers do not know that. They are not supposed to know that. So just taking full accountability of anything that happens, both good and bad. Just, just practicing good business morals and just operating with integrity at all times is what really matters and what keeps the customers you for the long run. Drop shipping businesses are very, 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 very profitable because, like I said, you do not have to have inventory on hand, which tends to be the biggest cost of having a business. You literally only have to worry about your overhead. You only have to worry about your marketing materials and the money that you're going to be using for promos. Say you want to work with influencers or you want to run ads or anything like that, you do have to worry about that. Beautiful thing about drop shipping is you can literally say you want to sell 1,000 products for the month. You only have enough for the website for this month. Having a drop shipping business, you really don't have inventory on hand, but your vendor has all the inventory for you. You can literally still sell 1,000 of that product without having anything on hand. So that is the beautiful thing of having a drop shipping business versus having inventory on hand, because with inventory on hand, if you want to sell 1,000 products that month, you literally have to have 1,000 products on hand for that month to sell it versus having a drop shipping business. I hope this video was helpful. If so, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below what other business tips, advice that you guys need so that I can help you guys grow and expand your businesses. I want you guys to win and succeed. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video.